Good morning. We are starting this video off on a great note. I don't know when this video is going to come out, but we are in the middle of August, and actually a little bit later than August. We're August 20th today. And last night I found out I was pregnant. And I'm the only one who knows right now, and it's killing me. I really want to tell my husband, but I want to tell him in person, and he was out of town yesterday and he's coming home this evening. So I'm going to tell him this evening, but I'm the only one who knows. My best friend is on her honeymoon. I cannot call her. She's having the time of her life. I can't call her. I'll have to call her in 2 weeks, which is going to be agonizing. I want to tell my husband before I tell any of my family members, so it's just me now. Well, actually, it's just me and maybe a girl from my laser clinic, because I was supposed to get laser tomorrow, and I had to call and say that I couldn't come because I'm pregnant. So 2 people know. I don't really know how to feel. I thought I would be like joy. I have a clip of me finding out, and I have so much overwhelming emotion, but I couldn't cry for some reason. Like, I wasn't able to cry because, I don't know, I guess I was just in shock. So I guess it'll come in the next couple of weeks. Apparently the mood swings come next week. Apparently more symptoms come. I have not had any symptoms as of yet. I did get 2 dizzy spells last week, so it might be because of that. So yeah, those were the only symptoms I had so far. Otherwise, I've been eating well, sleeping okay. Well, last night I didn't really sleep that well because I was like freaking out. Not freaking out in a bad way, freaking out in a good way. And I couldn't fall asleep until midnight. So yeah. My breakfast this morning, scrambled eggs, because I usually do fried eggs, but can't have too much yolk. And some miso hot sauce on it. And also a bit of coffee. I definitely don't have too much coffee. Like, I'll be able to have my one, maybe none, during the day. So I can like taper that off. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. Like, I'll have 1 small coffee a day. So I think that should be pretty good, but I'll stick to teas most of the time. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just saying all these things and I'm like, I don't know. Another reason why I wasn't really, emotional, I was shocked yesterday because I couldn't believe it actually happened, was that I kind of knew. I felt it in my heart of hearts that I was pregnant, because I have, luckily, thank the heavens, the most regular cycle ever. I stopped taking birth control about 3-4 years ago now, and I learned my body really, really well. Me and her, we're chatting, we're connecting, and my period's never late. And so I was testing, I'm probably like 5 days late now, so now it's starting to show with the test, but I was testing last week because I knew that if I wasn't spotting by this time, I was like, oh, something's up, because I'm always spotting a little bit by this date, and then my period is supposed to start. So I just knew, and I didn't have any proof, and I just needed the proof. I just needed to know for sure. Yesterday I got my confirmation that I know for sure. I'm gonna test again on Thursday just to make sure that everything is like still progressing, because it's still early days. I'm just super, super thankful that it just happened so quickly. I know that that's not the case for everyone, and I'm just really thankful. And I think getting to know your cycle really, really well, and getting to know your body and figuring out what it needs is so, so, so helpful, and so important. And I do think that the fact that I haven't been on birth control for 4 years has helped. I know that your body needs a little bit of time to adjust after not being on birth control before getting pregnant. So I think that's why it didn't take any tries, really. That's it. It is a couple of days later. I just came back from swimming in the lake, and my heart is just so happy. The immediate family knows, so my side of the family and Colton's side of the family knows now, and Colton knows now, obviously. It just makes things so much easier for me because I can actually talk to someone about it. I've been having like some nervousness and some worries because the doctor's appointment is only going to be in 2 weeks, that we're going to be able to do the scans. I just have like some really great insights in the meantime to help me out. So I'm really excited. On my computer now, currently in the process of trying to find a place where they can do 7-week ultrasounds, because I did have a place that I wanted to go to, but they only allow for 8-week ultrasounds and not 7-week ultrasounds. Or I don't know if it's called ultrasounds. It's like the scan to hear the heartbeat. So I'm gonna do a little bit more research. It is Sunday today, so I doubt that I'll be able to call anyone, but I'm gonna do a little bit more research to see if I can get a scan in 2 weeks. Good morning, long time no speak, long time no update. I am 7 weeks this week, and this week's really starting to ramp up in terms of feeling uncomfortable. I have a little bit of nausea in the morning. As soon as I eat though, everything's good. I've been walking a lot, so maybe that's why I'm out of breath, but I'm already out of breath. And just uncomfortable most of the time. But it hasn't been too bad. In terms of nausea, I know that some people have it a lot worse than I do, but it's so annoying to just be like lightheaded and nauseous, and you're like, I don't want to eat, but I have to eat, you know, that sort of thing. So that's kind of where I am right now. Most of my close friends and family know, so that's been a lot easier for me. I've been keeping up with my work, and I've been trying to get a little bit more work to build that nest egg. So we'll see how that goes in the next couple of weeks, but I'm feeling pretty optimistic about it. And so I'm gonna try to get a schedule down that can be sustainable for me. Put a little bit of buffer time if ever I feel quite sick and nauseous. As soon as I got home last night, I was like, I am so done. I am hurting so bad. If you're wondering, the only breakfast that I can stomach, this is the only breakfast that I've had all week, is a toast with a little bit of peanut butter, not too much peanut butter, otherwise it's, and then some fruit and a Baby Bell cheese. That's all I had all week. So sometimes it might be apples, but kind of like those stone fruits or apples are kind of what I'm into. Last week it was grapes. Those were amazing. But some fruit paired with some cheese has been really good. And just the bread that we get from Costco with a little bit of natural peanut butter, that's all I can have, really. This morning I had it with bananas, and that was good. I can have eggs, but later on in the day. I cannot have it early in the morning. Morning, happy Monday. I am 9 weeks today, and it's definitely getting a lot tougher. I am constantly having to eat because it's the only thing that'll help with nausea. But because of the nausea, I don't feel like eating. So I'm just tired of eating in general and just tired. So those are most of my symptoms. I had a little bit of hormonal acne as well. And yeah, it's like definitely not the best. It's for real what people say, for sure. The fatigue is really coming in hot. I am seriously considering not going to the office today because I'm just like, I woke up exhausted. Exhausted. It is coming in and I am 10 weeks. So I am feeling the nausea tapering off a little bit, but the fatigue is really real, and headaches are really real, and I am very excited to not be in the first trimester anymore. I'm very, very excited. I forgot to show you, I was looking through the clips of what I have updated you so far, but I forgot to show you that I did do a scan. I ended up doing a scan at 6 weeks because I was very, very nervous. I had some spotting and I had a lot of cramping, and I didn't know what was normal and what was not normal. And you know, you never really know with these types of things. And so I had a call with the nurse, and you know, they said everything looks fine, like based on what you experience, it's fine, but you're better off checking sooner rather than later. So then I did. I was able to go to an ultrasound place that allowed you to do 6-week scans. You couldn't hear the heartbeat, but you could see the heartbeat. And so I have a picture of that scan, and I'm very excited to go to a scan that is not so stress inducing. I think that one was super stressful and I didn't get to enjoy it at all because I was just really worried, but it ended up being totally fine. The baby's in the right place. You could see it like kind of pulsing. It just looked like a little bean, like it didn't really look like anything yet. You could just see it kind of pulsing at 6 weeks, and so it was very cute. I'm gonna try and find the picture so I can show you. Here it was at 6 weeks. You can see the little thing right there that's attached to the uterus. That is the baby at 6 weeks. So that was quite fun. My next scan will probably be in 2 weeks, so 12 weeks, and it'll look like something for the first time ever, which is very exciting. And Colt and I are probably going to be doing the blood test to figure out the gender. So that I will be doing not this weekend, but next weekend. So that'll be very exciting. So by the time mid-October comes around, we'll be able to know if it is a boy or a girl. I think that's pretty much it for my update. I feel like shit. I feel like trash. It'll be all worth it though. I definitely meant to film this during the day, but here we are at night, and this is my 11th week, and we are gearing towards the end of the first trimester. We're pretty close to the end, and I'm quite excited for it because it was tough. I'm not gonna lie. This, I don't know if you can see, I've got 1 pimple patch, 2, 3, and 4. The amount of hormonal acne has not been this bad since I was 15, and it just keeps popping up. And these are the ones that, like, this one really hurts, you know, like they're really in there. They're really mountains. So that's been great. And it's just one thing after another, really. I would have really wanted to create more during the first trimester, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. These are the only journal entries really that I did in terms of like video formats, and I hope you enjoyed. And I mean, I'm very excited for the next trimester and showing a little bit more into what I've been up to and what I've been doing, what I've been eating maybe, and how I've been kind of managing my business and this pregnancy. At the end of the day, the first trimester in terms of business was strictly conserving my energy as much as possible to be doing the work that I needed to do, and then that was pretty much it. I had no space and time for anything extra. Unfortunately, the content creation and video creation was the extra for me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I can't wait to share a little bit more about this new and exciting journey for me. I hope that you join me in this endeavor. I don't know what the channel is going to look like from now on, but I really do believe that everything that I've been doing on this channel has really been aligned with what has been going on in my life so far, and being able to manage a business and keep up with all of the, you know, wellness and personal life has been really important to me. And so I think that this is just a really great natural progression for this channel, and I'm really excited to see what I'm about to learn. So hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more updates. Bye.